Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about emotions, what they are and how we can move through avoidance of them just a little. So sometimes, a lot of times rather, societally, we can view emotion as good or bad. So I want to start there. Emotion is not good or bad, right or wrong. It's information. Emotions is your body's way of communicating with you about your experience. We're living our lives and moving through time and space all the time. And so your body is signaling to you about how you're experiencing the environment. So emotion is not good or bad, it's information. It is energy in motion, energy that is moving through your body to communicate with you. And so it's really important that we learn as individuals, that we learn as a people to take steps back to listen to what our bodies are telling us. The more that we practice awareness of our own internal world, of our longings, our desires, our needs, our passions, our thoughts, ideas, inspirations, the more we take time to step back and connect with that information, the more we can live healthy, whole, full, grounded lives. So emotion is not good or bad, it's information. And when you take the time to get curious about what your body is communicating to you, how you're experiencing a situation, and then also take agency, when you learn or you practice awareness that emotion is informing you, but then you get to make an informed decision. It doesn't have to dictate how you move through time and space. The more that you practice being specific and aware about what you're feeling, the more you can have a say in moving through, a say in where you wind up. So for a moment, if we could imagine a sunset, and if you have difficulty picturing, that's okay, I do too. Close your eyes if that feels good to you. But imagine a sunset. What does it look like? How does your skin feel? What thoughts come to mind? And as you spend time in the sunset, notice the sensation in your body. And what emotion does that sensation communicate to you? Is it joy? Is it awe? Is it splendor? Is it peace? Is it irritability? Do you not prefer the warmth? Do you not prefer to see the night sky painted in orange and red and whites? Is that not your preference? If it is or if it isn't, it's not right or it's not wrong. It just is. So how you may experience something can be different from how somebody else experiences that same thing, because we're all individuals. And so our interpretations are informed by our experience. So you cannot rely on how somebody else experiences a thing to inform you about how you experience it. So I just want to encourage you to take some time to get to know you just a little more. Below, I'm going to link a few resources that I think are really helpful in getting specific about what we're feeling. One is the feelings wheel. It doesn't encompass every feeling that you could ever have, but it's a really good starting place to be able to look specifically and get detailed, get granular about what you're experiencing. Because the more specific we are, the more informed we can be in our choice and what coping looks like. So that's a great option. There's another resource called Bearable, which is actually a mood tracking app. Bearable, like with lots of things, has plenty of stuff that you can pay for, but the basic mood tracking is free. So that's another good resource. And then there's also Brene Brown's Atlas of the Heart, which comes in multiple forms. There is a physical book, and then she also has an HBO series, where she breaks down different emotions and has a lot of great imagery. So if you have access to HBO, that's also a great resource. And for her book, something to just be aware of is that it's not a story necessarily, it's really a resource book. So it breaks down different emotions in really great ways, but it's not necessarily a page turner that's a cohesive story. So just be aware of that if you decide to investigate, and it is available at most libraries. So those are some resources, but give yourself space to be curious, because the more you invest in your learning and your knowledge of self, the more you can grow, the more you can learn and love you, which informs the relationships you have with other people. So I hope something resonated with you. I hope something sparks you, pushes you forward in your curiosity. I'll see you soon.